What was the emergency alert that happened today, which happens to be October the 4th of 2023? It was supposed to last for 30 minutes on your cell phone, on your TV, on your computer, on the radio. It was supposed to have a certain tone. It was supposed to vibrate for the hearing impaired. But when people got it, it didn't last for 30 minutes for some people. For other people, it lasted 30 minutes on the television, the phone, or whatever. It all depended where you were at. Some people didn't get the alert. Well, you were supposed to get the alert based on the time zone that you're in is when you're supposed to get it. Russia also had an emergency alert that went out through the cell phones, through the radios, through the televisions, and they did it at the same time. It was supposed to have been at the same time, you all. What happened is, and some people didn't get it. Why didn't some people get it? Really think about it. And why do you got to have? They're going to check these out. And the news was saying that, oh, they're going to last for 30 minutes. If you remember that, if you watch the news or something, they were saying it's going to last for 30 minutes. And for some people, it didn't at all. So something definitely is up with this emergency alert. There is an emergency coming, and it may not be the type that you expect to be coming. It may be totally different than what you expect. Some may expect a natural disaster, a worldwide disaster. Some may expect asteroid strikes, nuclear strikes, World War III, alien invasions. Really, I'm serious. Planetary system coming through. Some may expect things like that, a big black hole. Some may expect monsters to come up out of the ground. Yeah, that's like one too. They're coming up out of the earth, the beings. You're going to have some 3 days of darkness or something like that. There's all kinds of scenarios. There really is. And you have to ask yourself why. I know that in a civics class, or yeah, it was a civics class, they would say, aliens, visitors from space, and then how would you react with a visitor from space? And you need to keep in mind that your new ruler, more or less, may not think of privacy the way that you think of privacy. It may not. It may not have these same things that you have going on right now. Your life could get totally turned upside down, you all. They're planning for an emergency. They really are. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the systems up in place. They wouldn't be testing the systems. They wouldn't. But I'm sure that all the hype that was put out there, because you can go to the YouTube, you can go you can go to websites and stuff. Everybody's talking about the emergency alert. And it was supposed to activate something in some people. It was, but it did it? Don't know. Do not know one single bit if it did or didn't. Hello, everyone. You just tuning in. Country boy, honey, I see your asterisk. You got the red asterisk. You're saying be prepared, country boy. We got it on the 11th and the 16th of this month. Hello, Danny, honey. Apple Brooks, honey. Hello, y'all just tuning in. Yes, we got you, Debbie McClure. Hello, Margaret, Rainbow Turtle, Blue Aqua. Hello, everyone. So listen, we've done several videos, and I saw on the side of the YouTube whatever thing, there was all kinds of videos, emergency alert, emergency alert, emergency alert. Well, let's see about the emergency alert. You can see right here, it's emergency alert. Look at this one. I thought, well, surely this would not be one. A ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Let's hope we never see something like that, because that would not be something nice to see at all. It wouldn't. I'm just telling you, not at all. You don't want to see something like that. You don't. See, look at this. You can come all down through here. Everybody's got emergency alert systems. And you remember hearing the sirens go off for tornadoes and things like that. Emergency alert system, broadcast, a station, cable system issued a required monthly test. Why would they have a required monthly test? Really, why would this be on Wiki? You have to ask yourself, why would you have something like that on Wiki? Wiki, you know, a lot of, I'm not going to say it. A lot of, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. As you think, why would the government be looking into the wiki? Why would they go to the wiki pages? Well, I have no idea why they would, you all. I really don't. But let's look at this. What happened with the emergency alert system? What happened to the emergency alert system test? Let me do this system test, you all. Systematic testing. So look at what's happened. It's 5 hours ago. Oh, well, see, they asked the same thing right here. What happened the moment the phones blared at the Grand Central Station? Did you know the phones blared at the Grand System Station? Y'all, oh, we get to look at it. So this is really cool looking. 4 hours ago, the emergency alert test. What happened the moment the phones blared at New York Grand Central Station? You know, that is like underground. Look how gigantic those windows are over there, you all. It looks pretty neat. People walking through the Grand Central Terminal on March the 11th of 2022. Now, I'm not sure if they're talking about the one that we got right now, but I'm sure there is a lot of hype. Danny, honey, you talking about it? Angelique, honey, you are welcome. Applebrooks, honey, we appreciate you and every other moderator on here. We truly do. Let's look at this, you all. The New Yorkers. The New Yorkers barely shrugged during the nationwide emergency alert system at 2:18 p.m. on Wednesday, and that would be today, October the 4th, in the heart of New York City. Not even the simultaneous blaring of thousands of phones, oh my gosh, meant to warn the nation of disaster could drown out the din. Wow, could you imagine that? Thousands of phones going off all at once, and you can imagine the echo that created it. Across the Grand Station, New Yorkers barely shrugged during the nationwide emergency alert system at 2:18, with the exception of a few folks who stopped in their tracks to see why their phones were making a strange noise, you all, because they didn't pay attention to what was going around. They were living their lives and they weren't caught up in it. The phones were going off and everything like that, and they just didn't know what was going on. They really had no clue. Most people continued to make their way to their transit destinations without even a pause in their stride. Listen, I wasn't even paying attention to about the alert, is what they said. What was that alert about anyway? Well, they're just testing the system. A musician playing his guitar down in the subway, didn't miss a beat. Grand Central Station, mix of people, commuter. Oh, let's see what they had to say. You all, come on. Let me pause it. You all, we're going to listen to them talking. Yeah, I'm going to write them right there, you all. Let's see if I can turn on this audio. I am going to turn on the audio, but I'm going to have to turn myself off. Gina, you turn yourself off. So you can see it. So we want to know what's going to happen. They got the closed caption going on right there. I'm going to turn the captions off so you can listen to it. Y'all, we over here looking. Let's listen to it. Wait. It's not going to play. And the reason what happened to it? Okay, this was it right here, you all. Sorry about that. Coco. Let's see if it's going to play. See if we can hear it. I'm going to turn my phone up because I'm going to see if I can hear it too. Gina, you better pause. You're going to turn yourself off, Gina.
Some areas that we're aware of that may have some challenges with coverage from the wireless carriers. We should have pretty much, I would say, 100% coverage from the emergency alert system through radio, television, cable.
The alert will take place for about 30 minutes. Again, that starts at 1:20 this afternoon. And the only way to avoid this, you need to turn off your phone and wait until 1:50 to turn it back on. Happening today, you can
other alerts, but you weren't allowed to opt out of that alert right there. We can see it right here. Let's come over here. Well, that was it. That was it with that one, you all. So we wanted to see what happened, and you can see the phone didn't get an emergency. Okay, if you had a cell phone that you did not get the emergency alert system test, let's see why they said why you didn't get it, you all. You just tuning in because there were people who said they did not get the alert. Let's come over here. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to play that, you all. Let me see. Get it over here. Let's look at this. Look at this. Why didn't you get it? This may be why. 2:22 p.m. A nationwide test of the countries. Hello, Angelique, honey. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Angelique, honey. That's really nice of you. A nationwide test of the country's emergency alert system went out to TVs, radios, and phones, at least most phones. The test was a joint effort by the Federal Emergency FEMA. Those who received the text heard their phone blare or felt it vibrate for a few moments, starting at around 2:18 p.m. Eastern Time. The test was scheduled to start at 2:20. Okay, you didn't get an alert, Sophia Green. Sophia, is anybody else on here? You didn't get an alert? Put it here in the comment section and let us know that you did not get an alert on your phone. The test was scheduled to start at 2:20 and end about a half hour later, but the alert started a couple minutes early. All major U.S. wireless providers that participate in the emergency alert system transmitted the national test to their customers. Okay, you didn't. If your phone didn't go off, it may simply because it was turned off on airplane mode or out of range of an active cell phone tower. You may have also been on a call at the time. The national test will not interrupt your phone call. Older phones may not be compatible with the wireless emergency alerts on or WEA. Verizon had a list of phone models that are new enough to receive and display the alerts. For the iPhones, you'll need an iPhone 4 or later to get any sort of alert. iPhones XR and later work with the latest version of the WEA. What is the WEA? Oh, Wireless Emergency Alert, which has improved geographic targeting. I don't like that word, targeting. Geographic targeting. That should not go together because I think, yeah. If your cell phone coverage was a smaller provider, they may also opt it out. Some providers did not participate in the wireless emergency alert, and they will not transmit the national test. So federal law requires the FCC and FEMA to test the system at least once every 3 years. The last was in 2021. If you just tune it in, it didn't work either, you all. So let's see the phones that they had, a list of phone models that wireless compatible devices. If you have this, Gina, you're looking way up there. Your head looks kind of wild like that, Gina. I know it looks a little bit wild, you. I don't want to see my face on there like that. I never heard of the Alcatel. You got to flip. You got to go flip. You got to Apple. iPhone 4, 4S, 5. These all will get them. 2.0, 5, 6, 7, 8 Plus, XR, 12. Wow, that is a lot of iPhones. Oh my gosh, look at that. Third generation Asus. I didn't know Asus had phones. Google Pixels. Wow. Kazuna, Kaisera. Wow. Look, you all, no, this got so many phones. I can't go down and look at them all. Look at all the phones. Optimus Prime, Optimus Zone. You all, this goes down forever. Look at this. Watch this. We can just keep going and going. Nokia, Ohio, Red, Samsung, Galaxy. Wow, look at all of those Galaxy phones. If you got a Galaxy, that is the biggest list of all. And you got an Illusion. Intensity. It's very intense looking at them, you all. I just want to say it's super, super intense. Why didn't you get a wireless alert? Really, that's what they said. You didn't get one? You never had an iPhone and never will. Frank Cooper, honey, well, I'm an iPhone woman, and I don't know how to operate an Android. Some people are better with Androids, and you probably couldn't operate an iPhone, right? If you're not used to it. I cannot operate a, what'd you say, a Galaxy thing? Yeah, something like that. We want to know what these alerts right here. So they came right there. Let's see what else. What to know about the tests that were hitting your cell phone. So we know that there's not too much. What to expect. Well, there wasn't nothing to expect. That all the phones went off in the New York whatever station all at once. You can see this. Look at this, you all. What to know about it. Something about it 8 hours ago. It was all you heard about in the news, but you have to ask yourself, why was it? You got the Android Authority, the Axios. What was the noise? What was the noise? Look at FEMA. What do I do now? They said they have to maintain, they have to maintain effective alerts. They have to. Look at that. Today, there'll be a nationwide emergency alert test on the cell phones, wireless devices. If you didn't get it, here's the timestamps. If you were in this area right here, 2:20 p.m. ET, 1:20 CT, 12:20 MT, 11:20 PT, 10:20 AKT, and 8:20 HT. Right there, you can see it. What does she have to say? You all, we want to hear what she has to say. Let me see if I can turn on you, Chriswell, you administrator woman. Let's see if I can come over here and turn you on to the audio output so you can speak to the people. Let's see if we can hear you right here.
Hi, I'm Deanne Chriswell, Administrator of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. On October 4th, a test alert message will be sent to cell phones, televisions, and radios across the country at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a part of our nationwide test of the wireless emergency alerts and the emergency alert system, also known as WEA. We recognize that in disasters, seconds count. Getting alerts out promptly to our communities saves lives. That's why FEMA is working with the Federal Communications Commission and your local public safety authorities on this test. We want to make sure that when it counts, we can keep you informed. Wireless providers that participate in WEA are required to deliver this test message, which will be accompanied by a unique tone and vibration. The test message will read, "This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed." The message will also display in Spanish for phones configured for that language. TV and radio broadcasters are required to deliver these test messages with a similar tone to the ones they use in their monthly tests. So please, watch and listen for wireless emergency alerts on your mobile phones and EAS alerts on your televisions and radios. The next alert you receive could save your life or the life of ones you love.
Okay, that was FEMA. That was FEMA, you all. I hope I'm not echoing. That was FEMA's alert that showed up, I guess, on the X thing. No, not the X Files, but the Twitter thing, I guess. It was MSN. So it was on here trying to find out what all these alert things happen. What did you see them? What alert time? What time? The October. FEMA, it says there's no danger. National emergency from FEMA, no danger. When is the big emergency alert test? Because it is big, very big. Now let's come over here to Russia. What countries also did their emergency test? See, that's a good thing to know. What countries did an emergency alert test? Let's see if we can pull it up. Did your phone get it? Cincinnati. Wait, I wanted to see the countries. Massive is going to hit it's going to be massive. The phones. Oh no, it just hit all of the local news stations is what they've got on here, you all. The local news stations. The UK had one 168 days ago. Many countries around the world will use these. Let's see. I want to see what they were going to do with this on Sunday. They did theirs on the 23rd of April. This is from 22nd. What will it say? It's a test, the emergency alerts, a government that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. Now, you know that the AI will be in control. What if this is a dry run for the AI to be in control for sending out alerting the people. This is how AI can like send the alerts because they can do it faster than the humans, maybe. Devices, 4G, iPhones, can you turn them off? Despite the government strongly recommending enabling devices to receive, users can opt out. It can be done. Personal data protected. The personal data about a user's device or specific location will not be collected or shared. The alerts will be broadcast from the mobile phone masked to every compatible phone with and a tablet within range. The government or emergency services do not need to know the mobile phone number or any personal data. Look at that. Look at those towers, you all. Well, look at all those wires and things. So this is like one of the types of things I did. The signal came out of something like that. Can you imagine that? Princess Honey Santos. Well, they're not going to call it hogwash. There is something that's going to occur. We don't know what it is, and they're testing their systems. That's what we do know. That's right. There could be something behind it. There's a lot of rumors that are flying around the internet and flying out of people's mouths and minds, and, it's just flying around. It's sprouting wings, and they are flying all over the place, you all. There's rumors going around about what's happening. This looks like wind towers. Is this what this is? What kind of tower things are these? Are they the Gwen-like things? Look at the cabling and stuff. They're blasting it. Why have some organizations criticized that test? Yeah. The government says it's been engaging with the organizations to ensure that a video showing, people say they produce a video to turn off the alerts. When do we hear this? When might emergency alerts be used in the future? Advice on how to stay safe. Are they going to tell you how to live, you all? They are. That's right. They are going to tell you how to live. Locally, nationally, the government or emergency services, on rare occasion where the threat is to your life, they will initially focus on the most serious weather-related events such severe flooding, fires, extreme weather. Okay, so they're telling you right now what they're going to do. You're going to get what you get right now. Tornado warning. Severe thunderstorm warning. That's what it's going to start off with, but it is going to escalate. It's going to escalate to something much bigger than what you see right here. Much bigger than the severe flooding, fires, extreme weather. Am I echoing you all? Because I need to know. Many people will not receive an alert for months, perhaps even years. Why would that be? Perhaps even years. Do other countries use emergency alerts? Okay, well, many countries around the world use emergency alert systems, including the United States, Netherlands, and Japan. Japan credits its systems saving countless lives in their natural disasters. The U.S. system allows the president to send a message directly to the citizens, but it does not always go to plan. 2018, Hawaii, an alert warning went out of an incoming missile sent in error. So remember that. Okay, so we've seen that, you all. We did. We've seen that thing. Where did we see that thing? It was one of these things. So that was real. That was real what we saw. Where was that? Right there. Well, this is L.A. This was in L.A., how they said they were going to enforce the county's curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. tomorrow. So these are some of the alerts that they have used on the phones right there. I hope I'm not echoing. Let me see the one about Hawaii. Okay, because we got some of those too. I'm going to come down through here. Because I thought that was a joke, but it's not a joke. They sent it out. A test. Here's some of these. Get a test of the National Wireless Emergency System. No action is needed. I really thought that was a joke, but it wasn't. They did get a thing about a ballistic missile. Wow. So you saw it. You can also get something that says, look at that. Emergency alert system. Civil authorities issued a national alert. Civil authorities. You know what a civil authority is? Look at this. This is what some people got in Hawaii. Ballistic missile threat inbound to Hawaii. Seek immediate shelter. This is not a drill. Now can you ask yourself, can the phones can be hijacked? The whole systems could be hijacked. Something could hijack all of these connections. All they need to do is get in control All you need is an alien force. Let me tell you something about it. All you need is an alien force that is getting ready to take over the country. And once you got all your wireless systems intact and everybody can receive the messages, you can have the aliens come over all the airways. What was that thing? Was it the programs were interrupted by a message on the TV? There was something, they said it was all a big joke. Was it the Orson Welles thing? They interrupted the broadcasting. So you could have aliens, you all. You really can hijack the alert system, and it's going to go everywhere just like it did in that whatever that was. What was that, you all? Where they interrupted the broadcasting and it sounded like somebody was talking from outer space. Was it like, I forget who it was. Who was the person? Can't remember which one it was, but it happened. You got the 5G towers going on, you all. You do. Anybody can hijack it. Gina, they just threw in an ad while you were talking. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, you all. I'm not. People have been getting videos. Some people got videos today. Got a video today of when I went to Dallas, Texas, when I went on my little trip with my daughter. And it got sent in their feed, and they said, "Gina, did you go on a vacation? We didn't know about it." I said, "No, that was like 3 months ago or 4 months ago." They're doing things like that too, you all. They're doing lots of things. So let's look at this. You got this inbound missile threat to Hawaii. Seek a military immediate shelter. What is this? A civil authority has issued a required monthly test. New Jersey, okay, you all. So they can digital, everything's going digital. We're going to have a catastrophic mutating event that is going to strike the earth in 2 years, and that will be in 20 something, you all. So we're talking about this right here. So we went over here and we saw that the UK, look, Hawaii was in shock after their false missile alert. So this is the things that can happen. It's right here, you all. We're going to look at it. Look at that right there. You know, we're going to listen to that. I want to hear about that because I heard about it and then I don't want to subscribe to UBSC or BBC. I don't want to. Let's look at this, see if we can hear it. Let's hear it.
All personnel seek shelter immediately and take appropriate action to shelter in place. To your television, the commander's access channel or intranet for further information.
I never was made in emergency management.
Look at that. See what they did to them? Look at that. See what they did to them? They had the people running. They had the people running. They made light of it. They made very light of what was going on with that. So that goes to show you that somebody can hijack it. Somebody or something can literally take control, a hacker can, of these systems, and they can cause a whole lot of trouble, false alerts, and chaos, more or less. It wasn't a mistake. The bad guys shot one and tried to back out of it, you all. Go to the shelter now. If you don't know, have one. Go to your bathtub. Go to your neighbors. Kristen Bell, is something happening right now? You're telling people they need to go to the bathtub? No, Kristen Bell, honey. Are you telling people they need to go to shelter now? If you don't have one, go to your bathtub. If no bathtub, go to your neighbor's bathtub. Are you being serious? Do people need to go take shelter right now? My nose keeps itching during this, you all. And I know they have technology that does it. Oh, okay, you're joking. I didn't know. Maybe you got some download, some internal psychic like download in your mind. You got some, I don't know, telecommunication right there in your mind to get it. You all, you could have got it. You all, this. No, see, there's things. There's things that happen, and there's other countries that have this. Russia did theirs today. So let's see, Russia emergency alert test. They did it today or yesterday. We can see it. Look at that. European sirens. They blare. I thought it said European sirens. No, it says emergency drill sirens. They blared across Russia after the Ukraine drone attacks. Oh, wow. That's pretty wild. On Wednesday. So that's today, though that was yesterday. It's probably already another day. Like Thursday, Russia tests emergency alert system on the same day as nuke tensions grow. So we got some intensifying chatter about Russia testing their nuclear missiles. And he said he's not going to hesitate. He's not going to hesitate. Look at nobody turned into a zombie today, you all. So none of us turned into zombies. Although some people may walk around like a zombie already. I mean, they have started doing it a long time ago, but you don't need that to turn into a zombie. You don't. Another emergency alert will sound today. You can see it. Do not panic. Russia is going to conduct. I got something in my hair, you all. Gina, what do you got in your hair? I was Angelique, honey. You had me when you shut down that astronomy. Thank you, Angelique, honey. Yeah, I just got this feather out of my hair. I forgot when I was outside. I found it on the ground and I stuck it in my hair and I was scratching my head. So I'm gonna let me stick this on my staff right here really fast. I gotta get my staff and I'm gonna put another feather on it because I like to put the feathers on the walking stick. My friend, this was her first ever stick that she did. It had a natural growing vine. It had a real vine on it, and they peel it off. It takes a long time, many years, I think, for this to cure, months. But this is what she gave me. It's a staff, just like that, you all. It's pretty cool. I like it. So I'm gonna put it right here, you all. Since I found that feather in my hair, it's perfect. I could have went to bed with it and could have poked me in the eye. Okay, what are we talking about, Angelique, honey? That's so nice of you. Yeah, the observatory shut down. We don't want to know. What was I talking about? Okay, this is what we're talking about right here. Do not panic, you all. Okay, we're going to click into that right here to the rudders on the MSN, even though some people like that bird of flight. But you don't panic. Russia is going to conduct their emergency warning test. We've already saw that. This is the last. We already seen this, you all. 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. FEMA emergency drills. Your electric whatever will be going off. FEMA tests. You can see the sirens. I got one of these in coordination with the Federal Communication Commission. They'll conduct a nationwide alert at approximately 2:20, part of the standard test. Oh, wow, that's what it looks like. If you ever wondered what it would look like, now we know. It's since we can't see it. Oh, let's look at that again, you all. That's what it's going to look like. The frequencies that are being emitted from that. Isn't that cool? We can't see it, but that's what it looks like. Let's keep looking at it because it's pretty cool looking. Wow. That's wild. That's really wild, you all. Yes, the drills for the folks we really trust. That's right. Look at that. It's a really good simulation. When it launches, it will interrupt your regular TV and stuff like that to turn in the dial. Don't touch that dial. You got it, you all. Whoa, look, some more what it looks like. This is really cool visuals. I love the visuals. You also look at the waves. Let's look at the waves that are coming from these types of towers. Now, I wondered what it would look like. Now we know what the frequency waves would look like if you could see them. Now they can pick up on them with their instruments and they could put them on graphs. That's what it looks like. Isn't that cool? Well, that can affect our brains. It can. It can affect our brain waves too. Look at the frequencies, and it looks like when you record somebody's tone or the music tone. You ever look how, if you look at the music, it tells you when the music gets louder. You can see, and that's what it looks like that. Now that's, wow, this is wild. It's really wild, you all. That's straight bands, and the other one is great big circles. Okay, you guys, this is what it looks like. So they, I don't know if anything happened. Everybody is still normal. They both announced they're going to be holding their national alert exercises on the same day, you all. There is no telling what's going to happen. It fooled theories that Russia is launching a nuclear war preparation drill. They're carried out in Russia at least once a year to deliver information. Okay, so we've seen it, you all. We did. We've seen it. We got the Russia stuff and things like that. Let me put it back to me. So nothing really came, too much of it, really, if you think about it. But it's been really hyped up. Should you pay attention to it? Yeah, I don't think they would do it just to do it. You should be getting prepared. You really should. They put it out in the news. They put it all over the place. They really did. Yeah, you could have air raids. You could have airstrikes. You could have a... Oh, you can't run from a nuclear bomb. You can't. And the contamination from it, it's just going to burn your flesh right off your body. A nuclear bomb, you're going to get incinerated like that. Pooh. And then I guess the radiation will spread, and then it's just like a wasteland and stuff like that. If you're not underground in the bunkers, you're going to have to stay underground. Way underground, you all. Oh, I'm echoing. I'll fix that. Okay, I fixed that. Did I fix that? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that I'm echoing. Do a show on psychotronic warfare. Holy soldier, honey. Psychotronic warfare. Let's see what psychotronic warfare looks like. See if it looks like the PSY. Let's see it. Let's look it up. I try to remember how. Oh, it's electronic harassment, you all. You can get electronically harassed. I want you to know this is a conspiracy theory. You can get electronics harassment. Electromagnetic torture. Psychotronic torture is a conspiracy theory, you all. Gina, what did you just say? I said that they are saying it is a conspiracy theory. There's lots of different types of conspiracy theories out there. And this just so happens to be one that you may not have heard of. And it looks like it kind of matches like those frequencies that we saw. They were like going like that off the towers, and the ones that like the big circles like, and then the ones like that, you know, when you watch your voice, you can see the rises in your voice. Well, they got the psychotronic stuff. We want to see a psychotronic psycho. It's a malicious actors make use of an electromagnetic radiation radar surveillance techniques to transmit the sounds and thoughts into the people's heads. So they'll affect your people's body, and you'll have to harass you, and people will claim to experience this and call themselves a targeted individual. So if you get some not so nice thoughts in your head, you all, and you know that they're not your thoughts, and you thinking, where on earth did these thoughts come from? Well, there is a conspiracy theory saying that you come in to get it from electronic harassment, and your body's like you wake up from your dream state and your knees are busted, and it takes you 3 months to recover to even be able to walk. Something like that. Let's see, this electronic harassment, psychotronic warfare, 5G, mind control, killer frequencies. This is an absolute conspiracy theory. Do not draw any logical conclusions to it at all. It is a conspiracy theory. but we're going to look at it. We're going to look at it. Yes, we are. 5G psychotronic warfare, mind control, killer frequencies, overalls. It will be tantamount to a massive high-tech electromagnetic psychotronic military assault on your heart. On your heart. Just forget about people breaking your heart through love. No, they're going to do a military assault on your heart. They'll take you out faster than somebody breaking your heart. They're going to do it right there with a military assault on your heart and your mind for the purpose of mind control, and they're going to be entertained and enslaved. This is a conspiracy theory. They'll eliminate you and exterminate you and depopulate you, you all. That is the wildest psychotronic theory I've ever heard. I never knew the word for it. I did in psychotronic harassment, electromagnetic harassment. You know that's what they got it going on. They do, you all. They got it going. Psychotronic warfare with RAND. The RAND organization. It's psychological warfare, you all. Now, this is real right here. It truly is. It involves the planned use of propaganda and other psychological operations to influence the opinions, emotions, and attitudes and behavior of the opposition groups. The RAND Corporation has studied military information support operations in many countries and war zones and has provided objective and supportable recommendation to the policy makers on methods and tactics to employ and defend. So you know that you can be, if you're looking at this right now, if you're listening to me, you see this right here, you can be the victim of psychological warfare because there is something going on to influence your opinions and your emotions and your attitudes and your behavior if you are considered part of an opposition group. And you may find yourself in a war zone and you may not even know it, you all. Oh my goodness, the government accidentally released the documents on psychoelectric something, you all, but it's a conspiracy theory. The Encyclopedia of World Problems, you all. That's right. So we had the cell phone. Oh, this makes me hungry. I'm getting hungry, you all. I really am getting hungry because I didn't really eat my supper. We had an emergency alert. Russia is going to do some kind of atomic testing. They do testings every year, but the United States did their emergency alert to try. They did what they could do. They did their testings, and I don't think they're going to have much time to perfect it. Russia did theirs too. So there's something going on. There is. Not everybody got the alert at all. Yes, hello. Let's hope it. Let's hope this don't happen. Let's hope. Hello. So let's hope something really truly don't happen, but something's going to happen, or you wouldn't have things like that right there occurring on your cell phone and things of that nature. So it's interesting. I hope nobody ever turns into zombies. I really hope they don't, but you could have an invasive species that gets inside the body, and they could turn you into a zombie. If you get an alien species on a microscopic level and get in you, it could happen. Yeah. So this is wild. Oh, Frank Tube Honey, can you learn to be really nice with your words? That's not nice, Frank Honey. Let me tell you something. Well, you know what? You already got yourself hidden by our Applebrooks, honey, because your frequency was so low. You was down there in the 2G or the 1G. That's right, you were. They're going to snatch our bodies. That's right, you all. We're going to go, but this is an emergency alert. My nose is itching again, you all. I think they have technology to make your nose itch. You have to have control and discipline not to scratch your nose because it's itching on the outside. It really is. And there's no reason for it. Elon has the Skynet, just like in Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator Skynet. And the school systems use a Skynet-like program system too for their things too. Yes, N.W. Risson recorder of Psalm 91, and you said a prayer base. It's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. You are the Montauk Project, MK Ultra. Thank you. I am going to go, you all. And I did a dance video earlier. It's the Michael Jackson Beat It. And they don't send notifications out for the dance videos. I try to do one every week if I get in the mood. You might, if you want to watch it, you go over to the videos, the uploads, and it's an upload. It's on the dancing playlist, so it will be the most recent dancing videos. It's much different than me sitting here, but it's sometimes nice to dance and just get some stress off of you and get your body moving and get some exercise, get your heart rate up, and raise your vibration, which we need it raised. We do. So, hello, Lori Hargrove. Yeah, I'm going to go. So with that being said, thank you. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and go check out the dance video. Go check them all out, you all. Just dance all night long. Just dance away your cares. Just go dancing. Go dancing on the YouTube with the playlist. That's right. Just dance, dance, dance. You can do it. We're going to do it. You all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments, because something is coming. It is, and try to make light of it. I really do, because I'm not going to go into a really deep whatever and gloom and doom. No, and it's real. Even though I make light of it, I'm not downplaying it. But don't worry yourself to death. You can be aware enough to prepare within your mind and your spirit. You can. Good night, love.